Hello, future engineers. There is another video in differential calculus, particularly on differentiating any function. I hope that through this video, your skills and knowledge in calculus will be enhanced. So in this video, there are 6 exercises again, and the first one is solve in a manner that uh, the answer can be checked correctly. And if you want the same way of solving this problem, you may proceed to part 5.0 where the 6 exercises there we were solved in detailed manner or considering calculator techniques. So 25, we have chi equals cosine square of 2x over 1 minus sine of 2x quantity squared. So we can differentiate this as derivative of function, but I'll first use identities and algebra to simplify this. Although we can differentiate this right away and arrive at the same answer. But let me just use algebra first. This is the numerator is rewritten as 1 minus um, sine square of 2x. The denominator is written as is. Then the numerator is factored into 1 minus sine 2x times 1 plus sine 2x divided by 1 minus sine 2x quantity square. So we can cancel 1 minus sine 2x, and in that denominator remains 1 minus sine 2x. So that simplifies to 1 plus sine chi is 1 plus sine 2x over 1 minus sine 2x. So this is the time where I use derivative of fraction. So we have denominator 1 minus sine 2x times derivative of numerator, which is cosine of 2x times 2. So this is the denominator square. So denominator, which is 1 minus sine 2x times derivative of numerator, which is cosine of 2x times 2 minus numerator 1 plus quantity 1 plus sine 2x derivative of denominator negative cosine of 2x times 2. Then divided by denominator square. So notice that 2 cosine 2x is common. So we factor this 2 cosine 2x. This is also negative 2 cosine 2x times negative, so that's positive. So factor out 2 cosine 2x, derivative of chi with respect to x is 2 cosine 2x times quantity 1 minus sine 2x plus quantity 1 plus sine 2x. Then divided by denominator square. So inside the brackets, we cancel negative sine 2x and sine 2x. That remains 2 times 2, so 4 cosine 2x divided by 1 minus sine 2x quantity square. So that's the final answer. Then 26, chi is e to the 1 minus x. So imagine u is 1 minus x. So by the way, this is the calculator technique using the calculator original function, then the derivative of x equals 0.25 is 12.95. You also calculate this answer at 0.25, x is 0.25, and also don't forget to set your calculator in the radian mode, and that is also equal to 12.95. Check. So 26 chi is e to the 1 minus x. We imagine that 1 minus x is u. So the derivative of e to the u is e to the u times derivative of u with respect to x. So that is e to the 1 minus x times negative 1. And the final answer therefore is negative of e to the 1 minus x. Problem 27, r is square root of 1 plus cosine theta over 1 minus cosine theta. You may write this as quantity 1 plus cosine theta over 1 minus cosine theta raised to 1 half. And you imagine that this is the u, but it would be best uh, differentiated if we simplify this expression or this formula. The equivalent of this square root of 1 plus cosine theta over 1 minus cosine theta. This is supposed to be 2 sines, 2 cosine square theta over 2 divided by 2 sine square theta over 2. Cancel 2, so that is reduced to cotangent of theta over 2. So r is cotangent of theta over 2. The derivative of r with respect to theta, derivative of cotangent, is negative cosecant square of theta over 2 times derivative of theta over 2 with respect to theta is 1 half. So simplifying, that's negative 1 over 2 sine square of theta over 2, or negative 1 half cosecant square theta over 2. And although this is acceptable answer, but I need to simplify this further. Negative 1 over 2, then sine square of theta over 2. These 2 sine square theta over 2 as identity is 1 minus cosine theta. So dr d theta is negative of 1 over 1 minus cosine theta. Distribute the negative sign, then the final answer is 1 over cosine theta minus 1. So this is my answer, final answer, and it's the best answer rather than this answer here, but they are the same. 28, r is ln of quantity 1 plus e to the negative 2 theta over 1 minus e to the negative 2 theta. So again, you may imagine that this entire fraction is u, then it is 1 over u, derivative of u, which is fraction, denominator, derivative of numerator minus numerator, times derivative of denominator all over denominator square. But it is very lengthy. I rather break this into r equals ln of 1 plus e to the negative 2 theta, then minus ln of quantity 1 minus e to the negative 2 theta. So derivative of ln, remember, ln of u is du dx in the numerator, the denominator u. So dr d theta is 1 over e to the negative 2 theta in the denominator, and in the numerator, e to the negative 2 theta times negative 2. So e to the negative 2 theta times negative 2 over 1 plus e to the negative 2 theta, then minus negative e to the negative 2 theta times negative 2 over 1 minus e to the negative 2 theta. Simplifying and rewriting this e to the negative 2 theta as as 1 over e to the positive 2 theta. Same is true here. Then we have dr d theta is negative 2 e to the negative 2 theta over 1 plus 1 over e to the 2 theta minus uh, positive 2 e to the negative 2 theta over 1 minus 1 over e to the 2 theta. We then write this as negative 2 e to the negative 2 theta over e to the 2 theta plus 1 over e to the 2 theta. And since the denominator of this denominator is shifted into the numerator, and e to the negative 2 theta times e to the 2 theta is just 1, e to the 0 is 1. So that's why you have negative 2 left in the numerator here. Same is true in the second term. It's minus 2 because this is supposedly e to the 2 theta minus 1 over e to the 2 theta, and we put that in the numerator combined with multiplied with e to the negative 2 theta, which is equal to e to the 0 or 1. So that's the final simplification. Then we write this LCD e to the 2 theta plus 1 e to the 2 theta minus 1. Cross multiply, we have negative 2 e to the 2 theta plus 2. So the RD theta equals negative 2e to the 2 theta plus 2, then minus 2 times quantity e to the 2 theta, so minus 2e to the 2 theta, then minus 2. Divided by the denominator is e to the 2 theta plus 1, e to the 2 theta minus 1, which is e to the 4 theta minus 1. But I write that first as it is e to the 2 theta plus 1, e to the 2 theta minus 1. This is when simplified, it is e to the 4 theta minus 1. The numerator, when simplified, is negative 4 e to the 2 theta after we cancel 2. So negative 2 e to the 4 theta minus 2 e to the 2 theta is negative 4 e to the 2 theta, then the denominator is e to the 4 theta minus 1. So the derivative of r with respect to theta is negative 4 e to the 2 theta over e to the 4 theta minus 1. 29, y equals arctan of ln of x. We imagine ln of x as u. The derivative of arctan is derivative of, or the differential of arctan is differential of u in the numerator. In the denominator, 1 plus u squared. Remember, u is ln x. So the derivative of ln x is 1 over x in the numerator. In the denominator, 1 plus ln x quantity square, or 1 plus ln square x. So 1 over x over 1 plus ln square x. Simplifying, dy dx is 1 over x times quantity 1 plus ln square of x. Then 30, y equals cotangent square of 1 minus 3x by power formula first. U is 1 minus 3x, so 2 cotangent to the 1, or 2 cotangent of 1 minus 3x. Derivative of cotangent next is negative cosecant square of 1 minus 3x. Then lastly, derivative of 1 minus 3x, which is negative 3. So this is 2 cotangent of 1 minus 3x times negative cosecant square of 1 minus 3x times negative 3. So negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3 times 2, so 6. So the final answer is 6 cotangent of 1 minus 3x cosecant square of 1 minus 3x. So that's it for this video.